Hello everyone, today we have Mr. Mong Timong, my senior colleague, and some times ago he was tested COVID positive, but he recovered totally and then he is back to work. Welcome back to work, and just wanted to know a few things about the whole experiences. So the first question to Mr. Mong is when and how you became COVID positive?
Okay, thank you for asking me, and I'm very glad to be with you, and I just want to share my few experience I had when I was tested positive patient, and I don't know from where I got that virus, and there is no any travel story, but my symptom was started like few days back, and then I went to pharmacy and to meet the doctor. Doctor said you have to go and COVID testing. So I went there, and then I took the swab test, and after the 4 days, and it was reported that I have a positive COVID-19 positive.
Okay, then when you got the result, what was your reaction? How was your family's reaction?
Yeah, actually, when I was reported COVID-19 positive, I was really scared, and I cried. And what to do if my whole family is going to be happen like me? And I was so scared, and pray to God, my family should not go anyone and like me.
Your family, anyone tested positive?
Because when my symptom was started, and I was very careful because I don't want anyone to go this kind of sickness to my family. That's what I was in the separate the one room. So like from the hospital,
yeah.
The staff, they came and they took testing for my family, but none of them were not any
tested
positive.
Okay, but after your test result, like what is the process of getting into the hospital, or how you were treated in the hospital? Can you share about that?
Actually, when I was hospitalized, and doctor announced that there is no specific medicine.
Yeah.
So we have to maintain the distancing with other friends, other patient, COVID patient. So I was there, and the six days, and after 6 days, the second testing, swab testing, was done, and then after 3 days, it was reported that my result was negative.
Okay, when you were suffering from COVID-19, like what were the symptoms for you?
Actually, when my symptoms started, I was very weak, and the whole body pain, and then no, I cannot talk to anyone.
Okay.
and if some sound came and somebody talked, I got irritating
Okay.
and I got angry also.
Okay.
So
And throat pain and all?
on that, yeah, when like my symptoms started and my throat pain also coming, and then I cannot talk, I cannot swallow, and I cannot cough also, and it was a very tough time because the throat pain is very
And then
terrible.
how about breathlessness?
No, only the
Throat pain.
throat pain. I can breathe out,
Okay.
and the problem is only my throat pain
Okay.
was terrible.
Okay. So how many days? You say 6 days in the hospital?
The 6 days, because see, actually the government protocol, we must be like today you tested positive, then they count like after 9 days they will take another
So what are the medicines that
test.
you took for your symptomatic treatment?
Yes.
What are the medicines?
Since there is no specific medicine for COVID-19, so they gave me some medicine like paracetamol, azithromycin, and cough syrup. That's all.
Okay, and then how about the food diet? How did
The-
you take?
For me, the food was, I cannot eat
Okay.
the way they cook, no, and because we used to have only boil,
Okay.
and only they cook oil fried, and there is no any boil food also. So I could not have the dinner and lunch and breakfast because of they cook oily.
Okay. Okay. How old are you now?
Actually, my real age is 55 or 56.
56.
Yeah.
Okay, we were really concerned because among our colleagues, you're one of the first who got the COVID positive. But we are so glad that you are totally recovered, and then after you were discharged from the hospital, you took how many days of these things at home, quarantine?
Yeah. Actually, I was very weak even though I discharged from hospital, and then and right after hospital, so my symptom was still was there 3-4 days, and then slowly it's calmed down because I can have food properly, and because own house is something different, no, not like hospital. Whatever I want to eat, my wife used to keep. So it was like that. So now I am fully recovered.
You're feeling strong now?
Yeah, I'm strong and I'm okay now.
Okay, one last question. Because everyone is so scared, we are still very scared. But now, looking at you, we are like very encouraged, and it gives much hope to all of us. And your recovery is encouragement, and we are glad that you recovered, and we are so happy to see you back, fully recovered. What message you would like to give to other friends?
Yeah, lastly, I would say we don't need to panic, can be afraid. If we are a COVID patient, and we just need to be sensitive and be careful.
Okay. Yeah. And thank you so much for
Yes.
sharing your story. And yes, lockdown, it's already unlocked, and we should continue to stay careful. And with the kind of recovery that you have, we are so glad. And we wish you a very healthy life. And all of us, let's continue to pray and care for one another. Thank you so much, Monda, for sharing your story.
Okay, thank you.